Our next honoree is Jann Fried. Leadership is much less about what you do and much more about who you are. Jann Fried is the owner and leadership development consultant at Jann Fried LLC. She also spent 30 years as a professor of business and leadership at Central College and has authored 2 books and co-authored 4 others. Jann is passionate about her students, both past and present. She says that her profit sharing is seeing her students being recognized with awards such as 40 Under 40 or Women of Influence as they have over the years. What she doesn't always tell you is that she is a master level nominator. She's got a keen eye for folks deserving of such recognition and bringing them forth as nominees. Many of the folks that are in the room tonight and in our 40 Under 40 are because of her nominations of bringing those folks forward. Connie Isaacson, founding partner of Isaacson Severson, wrote of Jann. Jann has an impressive history of making a difference in many lives, from the hundreds of students she impacted during her 30-year tenure as a professor at Central College to her more recent years in helping adults embrace continuous improvement and find meaning in their lives on a daily basis. Her career success aside, Jann works hard to make a difference in the community. She is currently on the Greater Des Moines Public Art Foundation board and over the years has given her time to a variety of causes, including the Young Women's Resource Center Gala, raising funds for the renovation of the Luridson Skate Park, and the City of Des Moines Planning and Zoning Commission, to name but a few. Mike Simonson, who served on the Planning and Zoning Commission with Jann, wrote, Jann was appointed to bring the critical eye of fairness, compromise, and consensus to issues affecting the city at large as well as individual projects. Her voice was sought, heard, and respected. It is sometimes difficult to find citizen volunteers to faithfully lend their expertise and time. The Business Record is proud to recognize Jann Fried as a 2024 Women of Influence.
Okay. See if I can read this. First of all, Chris kind of stole my thunder because I was going to say Jason Swanson definitely knows that I'm more comfortable nominating than I am being up here. I call myself the nominator, not the terminator, but the nominator, because it's just something I like to do. And they said that Tim Russert, formerly of Meet the Press, that his favorite form of exercise was to bend over and lift someone up. And that's my kind of exercise, too. I want to say thank you to Sage Connie Weimer, Susanna DeBaca, and the whole selection team at the Business Record for this recognition. I'm honored and humbled, as everyone else has said. A special thank you to my nominators, Debbie Hubble, Loretta Seaman, and Jay Sedlacek, and also to all the people who wrote letters of support. This takes time and effort, and everyone is busy these days, so thank you very much. And thanks to Bank Iowa for their kind support. Please know that I'm grateful to each and every one of you. I want to thank my loving husband, John Fisher. He's my cheerleader, editor, and personal advisor. We are better together. And I have to thank my sons who could not be here tonight. We gave them wings to fly, and so therefore none of them live in Iowa. Being involved in the community takes time away from family, but as one of my sons likes to say, Mom's happiest when she has a project. Just make sure that her project isn't you. I also celebrate all of the women who have received this recognition this year and over the past 24 years. Many of them are here tonight, as said earlier. But I want to remind everyone in this room that we all have influence. Influence is relative, and it depends on the context. In some situations, we have more influence, and in other situations, we have less. And influence is not always positive. My current passion is on legacy, and I often substitute the words impact and influence for legacy. We're all leaving and living our legacy, our influence and our impact on a daily basis, a concept I refer to as breadcrumb legacy. And these crumbs accumulate. When we think about our legacy and influence and impact on a daily basis, it can be our North Star, our moral compass. It can be our guiding light to keep us on the right track. How might we use our influence to help lift up others. And we've heard that. That's kind of a theme. Well, I'm involved in an organization called AMOS, a Mid-Iowa Organizing Strategy. It's a faith-based social justice group, and AMOS was the catalyst for the Lordson Skate Park. That was a 17-year journey for the dream to become a reality. While others were the drivers, I was involved for 17 years. I often say I was young when we started and middle-aged when we got it built, almost beyond middle-aged. AMOS, what I love about AMOS is faith-based organizations come together and use their power and influence for others who don't have a voice. And you may not know, but it was middle schoolers, it was youth in middle school, junior high, who wanted a skate park, and they had a dream. And when the Lordsons got involved, I want to give a shout out to them and to everyone else who supported the skate park. That dream then became a reality, and now there are Olympic qualifying events at the skate park for everyone to enjoy. Jane Goodall, the legendary conservationist, said it best: what you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. May you live the way you want to be remembered, and may you live your breadcrumb legacy. Thank you.